didn't say I was fair. I said I was practically perfect. And here's my aim. By the time I leave here, you both will be the same. You'll be practically perfect.
Practically perfect.
We will be practically perfect everywhere.
Okay, Lucy Maunder, thank you so much for having a chat with me.
Thanks for having me.
Now, anytime. So now, like I was saying before, met you a number of years ago during the Greece days.
Yeah.
So long ago, so many years ago, and now you're back, starring in Mary Poppins. Why is it that this show continues to have such broad appeal with people? What do people love about Mary Poppins?
I mean, I think, well, for our generation, we all grew up on the movie and several generations before us. So it's a super nostalgic show for all generations. And I think us, who now have our own children, want to bring them along and share the magic with our kids as well. So the show is definitely not just for kids. It's for all ages, and there is just so much magic. There's so much colour and movement. It's a spectacular set. Costumes are amazing. The songs are amazing. So I think it really ticks every box if you're going to come and see a proper, good, old-fashioned, wonderful musical.
Absolutely. And, you know, Disney, everyone loves the Disney brand, everyone loves the Disney songs. But Lucy, what was one of your earliest Disney memories? Like, what was a movie that you kind of watched early on as a kid? Was there a Disney movie that kind of grabbed you when you were a kid, or was it Mary Poppins or something else?
Well, yeah, I did love Mary Poppins as a child, but I think probably The Little Mermaid was one of my favourites. I went to see that when I was about 6, when we were living in London. But all of them, I loved Lion King, I loved Aladdin, but Little Mermaid was the soundtrack that I first fell in love with, and the voice of Ariel and Alan Menken songs and all of that. So I'm a huge, huge Disney fan, and this is my first Disney musical, so I'm just so thrilled to be in this one.
Yeah. Absolutely, and playing Mrs. Banks as well, such a great role, and particularly you get to, you know, sing some great songs in this as well, and work with, like I say, such an amazing cast.
Yeah, the cast is incredible. Obviously, Steph Jones and Jack Chambers as Mary and Bert are remarkable. And we've got Marina Pryor for Melbourne as well. She's just joined us for this season. And I've done several shows with Marina. We did Fun Home together at Sydney Theatre Company last year. And so on my first ever professional show was playing young Marina Pryor in a play called Harp on the Willow across the road at the Comedy Theatre. And strangely enough, I graduated from university that year in 2006 with Tom Wren, who also graduated from VCA in 2006, and we played husband and wife 17 years ago in that show with Marina, and now we're back playing husband and wife together in this. So it's a bit full circle for us. It's lovely.
Yeah. For sure, and I think it's a big full circle moment for Marina Pryor, because like I was saying to you before we came on the interview, I went to see the show 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Marina Pryor was in playing Mrs. Banks.
Yeah.
So now she's kind of playing the Bird Woman. So it's an interesting kind of reversal to kind of have Maria back in Mary Poppins. Yeah. And you taking over that role as well.
I know, it was terrifying when she came to watch the show the first time, even though she's the least terrifying person in real life, although her Miss Andrew in this, because she's playing Miss Andrew and the Bird Woman, is truly terrifying. But just having her in the audience, I was so nervous, but she was... as always, incredibly generous and warm. And yeah, I think she's always said that Mary Poppins holds a super special place in her heart, and she was really excited to come back.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Lucy, like I say, some great iconic songs in the show. Do you have a favourite?
Look, I think as an audience member, it has to be Step in Time. That is so spectacular. It just sends goosebumps all down my body every single time I see it. The tapping, the lighting, the songs, the song itself is wonderful. Jolly Holiday is a really special song as well, just to have that nostalgic feel as well. But I love I have a moment in Act 2 called Being Mrs. Banks, and that is a moment where the show kind of slows down and it's just me on the stage. which is a beautifully lyrical moment, and that is a joy to sing.
Yeah. Beautiful. So before I let you go, Lucy, if I do a little bit of an a cappella of A Spoonful of Sugar, would you join in?
Sure.
All right. So, just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down.
The medicine go down, medicine go down.
Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down in the most delightful way. Awesome, Lucy. Thank you so much for having a chat with me. All the best for the Melbourne season, and also while Mary Poppins tours around the country as well. Like I say, such broad appeal. Everyone loves this show, and I reckon they're going to love it whilst here in Melbourne as well. Thanks very much, Lucy.
Thank you,
Cheers.
Darcy.
Step, step.